vast armada of workers is headed to American factories to counter the Axis powers. Men and women by the thousands are putting their backs into creating the vast amounts of munitions and ordnance required for total victory. These little darlings are changing their aprons for coveralls and doing their part for the war effort. Nice going, girls.
You couldn't spit without hitting one of the posters.
The girl they left behind is still behind it.
She's a wow.
The whole plant was built in just over a year. They were working day and night, trucks everywhere. You couldn't hardly sleep. I didn't think that I'd be one of the people working there, but
Do the job they left behind. Apply today at Badger Ordnance Works and keep them shooting.
I'd never worked before, but when my husband got drafted, I started to think about it.
your country needs you. Apply today.
I need to get out of my house because my parents were driving me nuts.
Live right on campus. Daycare provided. And they started you at 68 cents an hour. And you couldn't beat that.
I figured, what's the worst that could happen?
Death. You could die. Inside this plant, we refine smokeless powder and rocket propellant, both of which are extremely explosive. A single spark, well, you're gone. We find pieces of you all over the county. So we're going to talk about safety first, okay? Who knows what creates sparks?
Matches?
You're right. Anything else?
Rocks. You know, a couple of rocks hit together. A flint.
Are you planning on bringing flint into this factory?
No, I was just answering your question.
Do not bring flint into this facility. Each day when you arrive, you remove all spark-creating devices from your pockets. Matches, lighters, rocks. You wear a coverall, a hair cover, and steel-toed shoes. It's not going to be a flattering outfit for you girls. My favorite saying is, you're not here for socializing, you're here for boys in uniform. Plus, there can be some spray from the nitric acid, which would holes in your clothing and your skin.
Can I smoke during my breaks?
No, you cannot smoke during your breaks.
The things I do for my country.
I don't like jokes and I do not have a sense of humor. Funny pictures, clowns, children's laughter. I don't appreciate any of it. What I do appreciate is safety. Okay, Grace?
Yes, sir.
Here are your safety notebooks, which will contain rules for your particular stations. And girls, your country thanks you. You're doing an important thing here. You should be proud.
That was the first time. I almost started crying because they didn't fit, but then I realized my mistake. They assigned me to the press house. I'm a little nervous. I said I'm a little nervous.
There's no reason to be nervous. We could die at any time. I could have a heart attack, get in a car accident. When it's your time, it's your time. There's not much point in worrying about it.
I just meant I was nervous because this is my first job. My husband's in basic training, so I figured I'd do my part for my country.
Yep.
I guess the advertisements worked. I just saw those posters and I'm Rose, by the way. So, what is that awful smell?
That's the ether.
How can you stand it?
Get used to it. Little hairs in your nose burn out, can't smell it. I bet if you ask real nice, we can put you in the non-smell part of the factory.
Oh, that would be great.
There ain't a non-smell part of the factory.
Oh,
This ain't a so-and-so.
right. In the press house, nitrocellulose is measured in a 50-pound block. 50 pounds, that's heavy.
Yep.
Do you have to pick that up, or
That's one way to do it.
what's the other one?
Horses.
We have horses.
No.
Oh, sorry, that was a joke.
So you're gonna take the raw material. It's coming down the conveyor belt there. You're gonna put it in the presser, shove it in, make sure it's full. The machine does all the work. Then you roll it out and put it on the buggy. Not hard.
Work areas must be kept spotless at all times.
Sure, I guess.
It says here spotless.
Oh, jeez. Oh, does it? Well, you can keep your side spotless if you want.
Oh, according to the manual,
That's it. I'm taking a break. You're gonna come in here and take a man shove. You better start acting like a man.
so it was a little different than the advertisement.
At about the 6-hour mark, I was hoping I would die.
Ever had a job before?
Nope, I don't think I've ever stood up this long before.
You get used to it. How's my hair look? I just got it done on Tuesday.
It looks like hair.
Be serious.
It looks great. Oh, pretty.
Thanks. Well, it probably looks like a bird's nest. I'm gonna have crows trying to land on my head. You sure it looks okay?
You got a hot date or something?
You never know who you're gonna meet.
It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, so every other guy looks like $1,000,000, and I look like I've been exhumed from a grave.
I don't know how you have any energy. I'm hurting in places I didn't even know I could hurt. My butt hurts. I don't know how my butt hurts, but it hurts.
I grew up on a farm. This ain't nothing.
And the
smell like ether than cow manure any day of the week. That way I just knock them in unconscious instead of sending them for the hills. You got it, fella?
Nope.
Slim pickings these days. It's like a harvest after a swarm of locusts passes through. Take what you can get and hope it's not rotten.
I'm just trying to keep my head down and do my work.
That's no fun.
I don't know about you girls, but I'm about to die.
Thank you. This one's ready to go out on the town.
Nope, put me in a coffin, bury me 6 feet under.
It still smells.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So where are you at?
They got me at the cutting house. No explosions on day 1.
We should celebrate.
Celebrate what?
The future.
You are nuts.
How about we go out there?
Go out where?
For breakfast?
Gotta get home to my kid. Thanks.
Oh, how old?
A girl, 2.
Do you drop her off at the daycare?
No, I figure she's about old enough to take care of herself. It's a free room.
Is your husband?
He's in Italy, Army. Barbara, but my friends call me Barbie, and my coworkers, which I've never had before, could call me Barb. Let's see if I can remember your names from orientation. Irene and Grace and
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
This your first job?
Uh-huh.
You lived through it?
Mostly.
I just try to think about our boys overseas, trying to get them what they need.
Right.
Think about it. What we make here, the powder, that creates a tiny explosion that propels a bullet on the front lines. We're changing the course of the war.
Just the day we managed it.
I know it's silly, but I like it. I want my husband to have all the powder in the world.
I'll drink to that. Speaking of which, you don't even know what I was just suggesting.
Whatever it is, I am too tired to do it. See you tomorrow, girls.
See you at work.
At work.
Dear Lunkhead, guess what? You're married to a working gal. I took the admissions test at Badger Ordnance Works, and I passed. That's right, I'm a wow. How about when you get back, I take you out to dinner? Won't that be a stitch? Taking my boy out on the town. Little Julie's overjoyed her mom is doing the thing for the old US of A. She can't wait to see you again. In other news, your parents are about to have me committed to a mental hospital. Your mom is your mom, and I love her to death, and haven't even strangled her yet. Your dad, well, let's just say I can fill you in on every other physical ailment he's got because the old man won't shut up about it. Write me back, will you? Love you lots. Barbara.
I cried the whole first week. I know it's stupid. I know you're not supposed to cry at work. Everybody knows that. But every day,
Hey, what'd you bring me for lunch? You didn't bring me lunch? Why not?
sorry, didn't think of it.
You don't want to talk to me? I'm just being nice.
I have to get to work.
Alright, work. You gotta work. You didn't make me any lunch, but you gotta work. I
Nobody
get
eats,
it.
nobody eats lunch at 4 in the morning anyway.
I have a special diet. I like to press it off the edge of my sandwich.
Excuse me.
Geez, that was mean. I could be the love of your life and you'd never know.
I'm married, thank you.
Remember my sandwich.
Oh, sure, girls get to be late. Probably took all evening getting your hair ready to be in that bandana. I'm taking a break. I'll be back when I feel like it.
Fine.
Whoa, what's going on?
Can you give me a hand, please?
Sure. Where's your partner?
He left.
What?
He left. He walked away. He does it every day. Sometimes he's gone for half an hour or more.
You're fooling.
No, says he's going to the washroom and just leaves. And I don't know why he hates me. He just does. And I'm sorry. I shouldn't be crying on the job. It's stupid.
He's probably in the men's washroom. I saw a bunch of guys in there.
In the washroom.
They're shooting crap.
They're shooting craps.
All right, I'll help you. Sometimes I cover for people.
You don't have to.
I can go yell at them, but they aren't going to listen to me anyways.
Don't worry about it. Are you back
From what?
from the war?
No. I had polio. Guess I'm not enough of a man to fight. So, I do what I can, draw my 85 cents an hour, hope to make a difference.
I'm sure it's appreciated.
Sure.
By me at any rate.
What do you have to appreciate?
My husband's in basic training.
You have a husband? How old are you?
18. We were in love and we decided to get married before he left. And you don't know anything about it.
I didn't say anything.
You look smug.
You got married, you were in love, you got married. It's going to be great.
It will be. It is great.
Good.
Everybody tried to talk us out of it, but I think When you really love someone, you know right away.
I wouldn't know. Not a lot of girls lining up to be my dance partner, if you get what I mean. This is the part where he told me the right girl will certainly come along to buoy my spirits.
What if the right girl doesn't come along?
Then I guess I'm doomed to be alone then, aren't I? You're a bag full of rainbows.
I just don't want to lie to you. Say, what's your name anyway?
Timothy.
Timothy or Tim?
Timothy. When I was a kid, I went by Tim, but then,
I don't get it.
Tiny Tim, from A Christmas Carol. Lots of Dickens scholars in high school.
I figured you got hurt before.
Nope. He'd stay home out of danger. Lucky me. What's your name anyway?
Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose.
Hey! What are you doing?
Your job?
I can do my job fine. I don't need some cripple trying to do it for me.
You have a good day in the washroom, you make some money?
Why don't you take it up with my supervisor if you got a problem? You got a problem?
I need to get back to my station.
Sure you do.
Thanks for helping Tim.
Timothy.
Right.
Dear Beth, working girl, huh? With the helmet, overalls, and everything? Ain't that something? I bet you make that outfit like $1 million bucks. I can't tell you exactly where we are right now, but it's boring. I mean, I guess it's better than exciting. So far, war is a lot of sitting around waiting to do nothing. The food is terrible, the weather is terrible, even the nurses here are mean. Remember when I told you I want to go to Italy for our honeymoon? Forget it. I got you and Julie's picture in a locker around my neck, and I look at it all the time. Some of the guys like to make fun of me, but I like to know what I'm fighting for. You keep me going. Even before the war, you kept me going. I'm real proud of you. I love you like crazy. John.
You gotta have every light in the house on.
I don't have every light on.
Do you know what the price of electricity is? It probably costs 20 cents just to have that light bulb burning for 1 minute.
I'd wager it's less than that.
You sure know a lot about electricity, don't you? Even though I haven't seen you pay one bill around here, you sure know a lot.
Do you want me to pay the electricity bill, Mary?
Yeah, you think I'd ask you to pay for your own electricity? Is that what you think of me?
I can pay it if you want me to. I have my own checking account and everything.
Your own checking account now, making your own money. What kind of example are you setting for your daughter? You're never home and you're exhausted during the day. She's gonna grow up not knowing she had a mother.
All right, you're a peach, but I have to get started.
Sure.
I'll be home around 8. Tell Julie I love her.
He says so.
I do.
In the early dawn of D-Day, June 6, 1944, the largest battle armada in history sails across 80 miles of rough channel water, from England to the northern coast of France. Barrage below has a massive concentration of air and surface guns protecting 4,000 warships, barges, crafts of every kind in the invasion convoy.
Know what we should do? Have a dance. They have bands sometimes at nights in Columbus. Wouldn't that be a stitch? Get off work, then go there. Get all the men to show up. There have to be some left. And if there aren't any, we'll dance with each other. What do you say?
I'm not much for dances.
Well, we have to do something. Work, sleep, work, sleep, work, sleep. It's killing me. You like movies? You seen Meet Me in St. Louis yet?
No, I haven't.
It's a ride. So funny. You know, sometimes I imagine myself in the pictures.
You do?
I have to. I can't just stare at nitrocellulose the whole time. I imagine myself acting in a movie, opposite Cary Grant. He's looking at me. He's got those eyes like smoldering coals. Yes, coals. He's looking at me and he's like, Grace, where have you been all my life? And I say, I don't know, but I'm here now. Kiss me, you fool. You beautiful little fool.
I bet you'd be a great actress.
You think? I think so too. No, seriously, I think I would be amazing. I can do all the parts. Thank you, Eleanor. You have exquisite taste.
Don't mention it.
So, what do you think about?
Huh?
When you're working on the line, what goes through your head?
It's pretty silly.
Sillier than kissing Cary Grant.
Yes.
Prove it.
Mars?
Mars? As in the planet?
Yes.
You think about the planet Mars.
Stories happening on Mars.
What sort of stories happen on Mars?
Adventure stories? Love stories?
You don't say. With Martians?
It was forbidden love!
Wow. I never would have thought. Now every time you're quiet, I'm going to know you're doing your Martian human forbidden love story in your head.
Sometimes I write them down.
You do? I want to see one. No. You can't stand here and tell me you're writing Martian human forbidden love stories and not show me one. I gotta see it.
I've never shown them to anyone.
I bet they're amazing. Wait a minute. Are they dirty? Oh my God, they're dirty now. I have to see them. Are you kidding me? This is better than D-Day as far as I'm concerned.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm making posters. Great. Show me one. Bring it in. I want to read it.
My favorite part about the job was the paychecks. My body ached, my head hurt every day when I wasn't at the factory, but every 2 weeks. My name, right on top, Irene Jacobs, and right here, $54.14. The first time I went to go open my checking account, they asked me if I had my husband's permission. I told them I didn't have his. Then they asked if they could speak to my father. My father's been dead for 12 years. It's just me, and I'm a real person with my own money. Cash it. It was worth it just to see the look on his face, and every 2 weeks, I'd be sure to ask for that teller when I brought in my check. It wasn't about the money, honestly. It was about being a human being worthy of respect. You see this? It's my name. Respect me.
Let's remember to wear those safety goggles, girls. And remember, just because I'm talking to one of you doesn't mean I have any special interest in you. I know you girls like to get jealous, but I do not mix pleasure with business. Right, a little encouragement. Well done, everyone. Remember that we could all die if you make a single mistake.
It's a breath of fresh air. It's a wonder he's not married.
Can you imagine? Yeah, I've observed the meatloaf is burned again. Please rectify this in your next meal. Honey, I would like to remind you that we, like all human beings, must die. Please consider wearing galoshes.
At least he's a straight shooter.
Yeah,
He'll take to your face you aren't as good as a man. Maybe you gals just aren't working hard enough.
please, we all work twice as hard as any man here.
Agreed. So they pay us less.
What do you mean they pay us less?
They pay us less. Of course they do. Well, how do you know that? My husband Gary joined a month after I did, and he's making 90 cents an hour. Got promoted right away.
That's how they do it. They give the men different job titles or only put the women in the cutting house. That justifies them giving us squat.
You knew about this? Of course we did. But what are we going to do about it? Besides, if I made more than Gary, he'd get all kinds of mad, and I would not want to live with him. He's bad enough.
Oh, come on, Irene. Stop acting all shocked. At least we got jobs. That's just the way things are.
When you had a man at war, you were afraid of everything. The phone ringing, the mailbox, a strange car pulling up outside your house. A man with a look of purpose and regret coming towards you to tell you your world was ending. All day, every day, you were holding your breath. Just let me get through today. Let me hear nothing today. And then at work, you could tell. There would be a new sorrow on a woman's face near you. She'd gotten a letter. She'd gotten a call. And maybe for a second you'd feel lucky that it wasn't you this time, but it was always there. Until you got news. We regret to inform you that your husband, John Andrew Prentice, was captured by the Italian government during military action on March the 4th. Further details cannot be related at this time. And then it's you with the new sorrow.
Wait, hush
I want to see.
Hold your horses, I'm gonna read it.
I don't know that you should read it out loud.
Oh, honey, I am reading this out loud. His taunt skin, bronzed by the Martian sun, and tanned by the rusty dust that carried across the wind, gleamed in the candlelight. Ooh. The barbarian queen's eyes lingered over every line of his body, then narrowed. Earthman, I do have one use for you.
What? What are you writing?
This is the best story I've ever heard. He stood before her, proud and strong, the powerful heat rising from his body. Stop, stop. You are savage, she said, but every savage can be tamed. My wisdom is vaster than yours, and I have powers you can't even imagine. Come to me, Earthman.
What is going on in here? There's a war on, girls.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baines.
If you're done for the day, please remove yourselves and let the next shift in.
We'll move on, sir.
All right.
I don't know if I can hear any more of that story and still go to church.
a movie starring me,
As what?
the Barbarian Queen. You heard me read that part. I can do that part. I got chills.
I liked it. I was scared of it, but I liked it. Did you hear it, Barb?
Yeah,
What'd you think?
it was grand.
It was more than grand. It was fabulous, and I was fabulous in it. Hey, are you all right?
Yeah. Are you sure? Just got a letter.
Oh.
Oh no. He's alive. He's been taken prisoner in Italy.
It's gonna be all right. We're here for you.
I know. We're here.
Anything you need.
On Italy's east coast, British artillerymen prepare to take Orsonia, an enemy-held town important to the Allies as the 5th and 8th Armies drive towards Rome. Officers plot the direction of fire. The barrage begins.
You okay?
Overdid it. Sorry.
That's all right.
Sometimes I think that I can do everything that a normal person can do, and I can't.
You have to pace yourself.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I don't smell ether, I get a headache. I heard of a gal who takes little pieces of explosives home and sleeps next to them. Otherwise, she gets an awful headache.
Huh. That's probably not good. Another reason to leave.
You're thinking of leaving Badger?
Oh, sure, eventually. I've got this dream of being a teacher. Why do you look like that? Everything right now celebrates these warriors and the scientists and the workers. And I just want to tell people that there's more to life than that. Literature, poetry, art, beauty. The things that make life worth fighting for. Everything right now is conscript to the war effort. An arsenal of democracy. That's what FDR said we had to become. But think about that. That means that our individuality and our spirit get hammered out of us until we become part of a machine. I don't want to be part of a machine. I want to be a human being.
Well,
Sorry, I get carried away.
I bet you'd be a really good teacher.
You think?
Until you encounter children. Children are monsters. They'll murder you.
Unfortunately, it seems to be a requirement of being a teacher. Encountering children. Job hazard. What about you? You got a dream for after the war?
Oh, sure. It's little. I want to travel. I ain't never been out of Wisconsin.
Never?
No, I've been to Green Bay, but that's about as far as I've gone. So maybe there's a world out there where a girl could go and be free, like a balloonist that escaped from the fair, out there wandering over the world. My mom wants me to start working on grandkids right away, but...
You're 18.
I know. She keeps telling me, I'm gonna die soon. I just want one chance to hold a baby before I go. She's 42. Picture of health. But she always thinks she's gonna die. Every time we have a cold snap, she thinks she's gonna catch pneumonia and freeze to death.
She sounds fun.
I was happy to move into worker housing, let me tell you.
I bet.
So tell me, which of the girls do you have your eye on? You can tell me. Eleanor?
It was Eleanor.
Grace? I bet it's Grace.
No.
So who is it?
She's a married woman.
Oh, that's too bad.
Right. Probably impossible.
Definitely. Definitely impossible.
You know, I'm the kind of person who's never had a lot of courage. Not about just going to war, but about everything in life. I guess I'm just used to people pitying me. It's a pretty awful feeling when you notice strangers looking at you like you're a broken little puppy. But I just wanted to say it's nice not to be pitied by you.
Me?
Yeah, you never looked at me like something pitiful. You looked at me like I was a full person. That's kind of rare. So I thought maybe I could be a full person to you.
Timothy, you know I'm married.
I know. I'm
You're-
sorry.
You're very sweet and all.
I both got a dream, right?
Girls got a dream too.
heaps of smokeless powder rumbling out of the plant. Headed maybe to the boys who are trying to rescue her husband. Maybe they're on their way right now. There's smoke and fire and bombers roaring overhead. They reach the prison where he's held. Someone bashes in a metal door with a boot and there he is. The man whose face you see every time you close your eyes. Like a skeleton. You realize you're shaking. Is he dead? Are his eyes still bright? Can he laugh? And if he comes home, what kind of person will he be?
Where are you going?
I have to work.
10 o'clock at night?
My shift starts at midnight.
Midnight, huh?
Yes.
Husband's home for 2 weeks before shipping out, and instead of spending that time with him, you go to work?
It's my job.
You sure you're not going to a dance or nothing? Out of the town? Stepping out?
No, I have to work.
That's funny, because I heard about a dance. I ran into Jimmy Schneider down at the A&P. I guess there was a big dance the other day. That's real funny, ain't it?
What do you want, sweetheart?
What do you want, Rose?
I went to the dance.
Oh, you did? You didn't want to tell me about that?
I didn't figure you wanted to hear about it.
Well, why is that?
It was just a dance.
Uh-huh, you want to hear a joke?
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to tell it anyway. She's this dumb mug, a real moron, you know what I'm saying? This moron volunteers for the Army. They say, who wants to shoot a gun? And he raises his hand and says, all right, I'll do it. I ain't good for much else anyways.
I don't like this joke.
It gets better. So you know what happens? This moron's wife goes off to a dance with another man, right? Here's one guy going off to war, and the second he does, his girl goes and finds another guy. The punchline, get this, the guy's a cripple. He don't even have 2 working legs.
We just talked, Matt.
You're not laughing.
We just talked.
Why ain't you laughing? I just told a joke. You didn't think it was funny? There's people laughing at me. I guess I'm the joke then, right?
Nobody's laughing at you.
Don't contradict me. I'm risking my life for you, and you can't even wait till I'm out of the country?
I didn't mean to.
Quit lying. Jimmy told me what he saw. You were dancing, or you were trying to dance, and I can't even freaking walk.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
What? What?
It didn't mean anything.
What didn't mean anything?
We just danced a little bit.
You think I'm stupid? Huh? I don't want you ever talking to that freak again. You got me? God, baby, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm acting like a real heel.
It's all right.
Look, you gotta know I got a temper.
I know.
You know I'm not gonna lose you. You gotta treat me right. You can't provoke me like that.
I have to go to Matthew. I have to be at
No,
work.
come on, baby. I'm leaving in 3 days. Don't do it. Call in sick. Please, call in sick.
Okay.
Great events in the Pacific, racing to history. A vast armada of cruise ships guarded by the largest naval striking force in history sails to the attack. Destination, the Marshall Islands.
Sir, can I talk to you?
I'm not going to portray any special attention to you, Irene.
Of course, but...
So this meeting will not be long.
So, I was talking to a couple of the fellows, and...
I see. There are dynamics which can happen in the workplace. Men get lonely, and they're not sure how to treat women workers.
That's not what...
It's best to simply ignore that attention.
Sir, that's not what this is about. I talked to Randy Michelson. You know him?
Good fellow.
Just got hired last week.
Is he working out well?
I'm training him on the coding house this week, and he's fine. He's okay.
Excellent.
But he's getting paid 85 cents an hour.
Great.
And I just got a raise to 72 cents an hour.
Yes.
I've been here 4 months already. No problems with my labor. I get my work done.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
Why is he getting paid more than me?
He's got a family to support.
The boy is 20 years old. He's not married. I've been here longer, and he's making 13 cents an hour more than me.
Irene, you're a special gal, but sometimes logic can escape you. I need to go.
Sir, with all due respect, all the men are making more than me. All the men are making more than all the women. Why is that?
Men have families to support.
And women don't. Half the girls who work here are mothers, and most of them have husbands overseas. And what does it matter anyway? If our jobs are the same, we should get paid the same.
You're getting emotional about this.
I'm not getting emotional. I want to know why I'm not paid the same as a man when I do the same work as a man.
If you calm down, I can explain it to you.
Explain.
Some of the work is not the same.
We do the same work. You just give them different titles so you can pay them more.
I'm not going to talk to you when you're hysterical, Irene. If you don't like your job, you're free to quit and get a job somewhere else.
I like my job fine. I just want respect.
You are respected. You are a valuable part of the war effort.
Then why ain't I valued like a man? I pay taxes. This whole plant runs on money that I send to.
I'm done. If you want to get silly and cry about it,
I'm not crying
we're
about it.
done. We're done talking about
I'm
it.
not done talking about it.
I hope for your sake that you are, because I get a new gal to come in here and take your place in 5 minutes.
Do you think that it's fair?
I don't decide pay.
Well, who does?
We're done, Irene. I have to go. You need to. You don't like to go.
Are you in Mars again? You can tell me.
A little bit.
Yeah? What's happening?
Oh, it's that good, is it?
It's pretty good. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I mailed it. My story?
Really?
Yes. 2 magazines. Amazing Stories and through this all-female science fiction journal out of Los Angeles.
That's fantastic. They're going to publish it for sure.
Maybe.
Oh, they will. And if they don't, I'll tell them I'm canceling my subscription.
You have a subscription to Amazing Stories?
No, but I can grow.
Thanks.
Let's go, come on, girls. Let's go, shut down the line. Be quicker, come on. 35 seconds. 35 seconds. If this were real fire, this whole place would be a crater right now. You need to be better. You need to be quicker. You there, why aren't you wearing your safety goggles? You think this is a jamboree? We're just having fun and chit-chatting? You need to focus. And next time, you wonder why women get paid the same as the men. Remember, they did it in 31 seconds.
After my husband shipped out, I felt like I could breathe again. I kept my head down. I refused invitations from Greg's to go out dancing again. I just tried to do my job. Tried to remember who I was.
Looks like you can use some help. Sure. They got me floating, so anywhere I see a need.
Good.
Did I do something that was wrong? I'm sorry if I did. I don't know what I said. I shouldn't have been at 4 to do the dance.
No, you shouldn't have.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interfere in your life.
I'm just trying to do my job, Timothy. It's hard enough to work all night with a husband at war.
I know.
You don't know what it's like. I'm just trying to be a good person. Do my part for the war. Try to survive until it's all over.
Until what's all over?
The war.
Oh. You sure you don't mean life?
That's not what I said.
That's what it looked like. Do the right thing till the clock runs out.
You think you know me so well, don't you?
I know girls like you.
I thought no girls wanted to talk to you. Or was that a lie?
I can observe.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't want to be observed. So you can go work somewhere else.